Hi, I'm Darcel and I own Dow Law Firm in Normandy Park, and here to talk to you today about wills versus revocable living trust and the differences between the two, and whether or not you need a will if you already have a revocable living trust. So let's start with what a revocable living trust is. It is a document that outlines the distribution of your assets upon your passing, which is very similar to a will. But where it's different is that with a revocable living trust, you do not have to have your estate go through probate. With the revocable living trust, you appoint someone as your successor after you pass to administer your assets according to your trust. Versus a will, which is a set of instructions of what you want to have happen, but they don't empower anyone to make those distributions. The will has to go through probate. And probate is the court's oversight of the administration of your estate according to your will. So that's the biggest difference between a revocable living trust and a will, is whether or not it's going to go through probate. For some clients, when they come to me, they already know if they want a trust or if they want a will. Maybe they've had a family member pass away who had one or the other, or they've experienced probate, which in Washington state is really not too bad compared to other states. But for some clients, they do want to avoid probate. And for some clients, they want the privacy. And for some clients, it's a matter of the cost difference. The cost of revocable living trust to set up is more expensive than a will, but you avoid the cost of probate down the road. So for many clients, it's just a matter of personal preference. You can achieve the same goals with your estate planning, whether you use a will or a revocable living trust. So with the revocable living trust, again, during your lifetime, you are in complete control over it. You can administer your assets, you can sell them, you can, refinance real estate, you can rent real estate out, you can purchase new assets. You manage your trust during your lifetime. You are one and the same as your trust during your lifetime. It's only after your passing where someone else is becoming in charge of your trust as your successor trustee and administers your estate according to your trust without the need for probate court oversight. But in order for your revocable living trust to work, it has to own the assets that you want it to control. So when we create your trust for you here at Dow Law Firm, we ensure all of your assets are in your trust. But in the future, you may acquire other assets, you may sell real estate, you may purchase new real estate. And if you do purchase new real estate or other assets, you want to make sure that they are titled into your trust and that your trust is the legal owner of those assets. Without doing that, the trust does not control that asset. So if you bought an additional piece of real property after we created your trust and you did not put it into your trust, well, then the trust does not control that asset anymore. And that's where a will comes into play. So whenever we create a revocable living trust for a client, we also prepare what's called a pour-over will. The pour-over will is not meant to be used, it's only a backup plan in case you acquire future real estate or other assets and forget to put them into your trust. The pour-over will that we create catches those items, whatever those assets may be, and puts them into your trust for you upon your passing. But it only does so through probate. And one of the key advantages of creating the revocable living trust is to avoid probate. So if you have a revocable living trust or you'd like to create one, you want to ensure that in your future, as you acquire other assets, that they are being placed into your trust as well, so the trust can control them and you won't need the pour-over will and you won't need probate. If you need help with your estate plan, if you need to revise a will or a trust, or you're looking to create a will or a trust, feel free to give us a text or a call at 206-408-8158, and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you.